Imagine this. You look up at the night sky and something is wrong. A patch of darkness, deeper than the void itself, swallowing the stars round it. No light escapes. No sound. Just a silent shadow, growing bigger, closer. In that moment, Earth realizes its greatest fear has come true. A black hole has appeared next to our planet. What happens next? Nothing could prepare us. First, the pull. A black hole's gravity is unlike anything in the universe. Even before it touches us, the balance of our solar system shatters, the moon would be yanked from orbit. Spiraling toward the darkness, Earth's delicate dance round the sun would break, our seasons. Tides and stability gone in an instant. Then comes the tidal forces. Gravity near a black hole doesn't pull evenly, it stretches. Oceans would rise into monstrous tides, ripping across continents. Skyscrapers would bend and crumble. Mountains would groan and split. Every part of Earth would be pulled in different directions, tearing our world apart piece by piece. And yet, the true horror is silence from far away. A black hole looks almost peaceful. No explosions, no fire, just the steady, unstoppable pull. But up close, the skies would warp. Light itself would bend round the black hole, creating a halo of twisted stars. The sun would distort, as if reality itself were being bent like glass. To the human eye, the heavens would look broken, a cosmic nightmare painted across the sky. If the black hole was small, say the size of a mountain, it would be even more dangerous. Small black holes are the hungriest. Their gravity so intense they could swallow Earth like dust, cities, forests, oceans, even air itself. Everything would spiral inward, stretched into threads of atoms in a process scientists call spaghettification. You wouldn't burn, you wouldn't shatter, you'd be pulled apart, one molecule at a time. But what if it were a supermassive black hole, like the ones at the centers of galaxies? Then Earth wouldn't just die, it would vanish, our planet, our history, our future, crushed into nothing more than a point of infinite density, a singularity. All that humanity has ever built reduced to silence inside a dark prison that no eye will ever see again. Yet there's another possibility. What if we didn't fall in, at least not immediately? What if Earth were caught in orbit around the black hole, like a moth circling a flame? We might survive for a while, but at a cost. Nights would blaze with deadly radiation. The skies would shimmer with violent X-rays as matter from the solar system was torn apart and devoured. Earth itself would be bombarded, our atmosphere stripped away, our surface scorched until life itself was impossible. Survival wouldn't be measured in centuries or years, it would be days, hours. But here's where the imagination turns darker still. Black holes may not just destroy, they may connect. Some scientists wonder, could a black hole be a doorway, a portal to another place? Another time, another universe. If Earth were dragged inside, would it be our end, or our passage? Imagine humanity's final journey not into the stars, but into the unknown heart of gravity itself. Would we emerge in another cosmos, or would we simply cease to exist? The truth is, we might never even know. From the outside, falling into a black hole looks slow. To a distant observer, you would appear frozen on the edge, light stretching into red until you vanish. But from your perspective, it would be instant to plunge into the abyss, beyond time, beyond return. And humanity, could we fight back? Could rockets, bombs, even our most advanced technology push away a black hole? The answer is simple. No, a black hole is not a monster you can kill. It's not fire you can smother, or an enemy you can defeat. It is the fabric of space itself, turned against you. The only hope would be escape. But how do you escape something that bends light, traps time, and devours reality. So what if a black hole appeared next to Earth? Then everything we know would end. Not in fire, not in war, but in silence and gravity. The oceans would rise, the skies would twist, the continents would shatter. And finally, Earth itself would fall, swallowed whole by the dark. But in that moment, as our world slipped into the void, we might glimpse something profound. The universe is vast, merciless, and mysterious, and humanity so small. So fragile has always lived in its shadow. Maybe black holes are not just endings, but beginnings. Maybe falling into one is not death, but passage. Or maybe they are simply reminders that in this infinite universe, we are never in control. One thing is certain: if a black hole appeared next to Earth, our story would end where all things eventually go into the dark heart of the cosmos.